Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. It looks like Edwin Clark is not done yet in speaking up. He's sounding it very loud, and it looks like the old man, permit me to use the word, have decided to open up all his grievances he has against the government of the day, and it's not shutting his mouth anytime soon. Before we go into the news proper to find out exactly what he's saying, and he's just hitting the drum bass everywhere. Like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, Clark, who said that Mohammed has got it wrong again, charged him to build bridges between the Nigerian government and the people of Nigeria instead of widening and expanding the Gulf. Well, an elder statesman and leader of Pan-Niger Delta Forum, PANDEF, Chief Edwin Clark, has lambasted the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammad, over his recent statement that Nigeria would have been an Islamic state without President Muhammad Buhari. Clark, who said that Mohammed has got it wrong again, charged him to build bridges between the Nigerian government and the people of Nigeria instead of widening and expanding the Gulf. He quoted excerpt from ex-President Goodluck Jonathan's recent book, where the former president narrated how the insurgents were flushed out, saying, "Anyhow, the 6 weeks served us well. We received the military equipment we were expecting within that period, and our armed forces commendably dealt a deserving blow on the terrorists and repossessed all territorial areas of Nigeria previously occupied by them. Boko Haram was deflated up to the point of handing over to my successor on the 29th May 2015. We concluded the elections peacefully. Even if there were issues raised about the fairness, at least the nation was relieved that the election held peacefully and that there was no post-election violence." According to Clark, no patriotic Nigerian would believe Mohammed's statement that it was President Buhari that prevented the takeover of Nigeria by Islam. Rather, most Nigerians have the strong feeling that it is his government that has given or created the environment for the sect to return and be more daring. Revealing how he defended the former president when 3 governors from the northeast region accused him of promoting Boko Haram to bring down northerners, especially those of the Hausa Fulani and Kanuri extraction. Clark alleged that the minister was amongst Jonathan's traducers. It is pertinent to reiterate that Boko Haram was expelled from the 14 local government areas of Borno State by former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's government through the engagement of combined forces who were assisted by hired mercenaries, he said in a statement. Prior to the period the set was expelled, they were occupying 14 local government areas in the state. As a matter of fact, it was as a result of these that the elections could not be conducted at the initial scheduled date and had to be postponed. It was this effrontery of making the state not to hold its functions that made the then government to take the bulls by the horns and flush the Boko Haram group out of Nigeria. It is therefore not true that it was President Muhammad Buhari that expelled Boko Haram out of 14 local government areas of Borno State. It must be remembered that some Nigerians believe that Boko Haram set will be used to harass and torment President Goodluck Jonathan, getting him out of office. Even when it was suggested then that there should be a meeting to see the possibility of having negotiations between the Nigerian state and Boko Haram, the set chose General Muhammad Buhari, retired as he then was, as their chief negotiator, even though a few days after the choice, that is he, General Buhari, rejected the sect choice of him. There was no accusations the APC or Progressive Congress did not level against President Jonathan then, including criticizing him for bringing down innocent northerners through the sponsor of Boko Haram. Meanwhile, all these were fabricated lies from the pit of hell against an innocent man whose only offense is that he is or he was the then president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces of a country, where some people think they alone have the exclusive right to be in that position. I'm quoting him now, I remember the altercations I had with 3 governors of Northeast, namely Admiral Murtala Yako of Adamawa State, Kashim Shetima of Borno State and Ibrahim Giadem of Yobe State on the accusations of President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan as the promoter of Boko Haram to bring down northerners, especially those of the Hausa Fulani and Kanuri extraction, arose to the occasion, defending the president Jonathan then because he was innocent. It was just a true case of giving a dog a bad name in order to hang it. Also, amongst these, Dr. Jonathan's traducers was Alhaji Lai Mohammad. This is coming from Pa Edwin Clark just some hours ago. Then some days back, he did another one saying that Chief Olusegun Obasanjo is just have this special dislike for his people. Of course, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo has replied him and given him his own version of the story. Now, he has decided also to defend the incumbent of the former president, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, saying all the 14 local government areas that Alhaji Lai Mohammad is laying claim that this particular dispensation were able to recover simply because Jonathan could not do anything on security issues. Pa Edwin Clark had decided to correct that notion as well. Don't forget also that talking about the issue of correction, Rotimi Amechi, the minister also in this dispensation, had said that the monies left by Goodluck Ebele Jonathan cannot even take Nigeria 2 weeks or 3 weeks max. And of course, that he didn't leave anything in the covers. Of course, the spokesperson then to Jonathan, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, Reno Onkri, also came and corrected the notion. Said, come on, even Mogano had to come as well and correct some of these notions. Said, look, come on, that period that Jonathan left about 500 billion. I'm not so sure of the figures now, but he said he left some reasonable amount of money. So there's no way, but Reno was a bit more emphatic on the fact that very soon, this time marks 17 months, highest at the most, and the government of this day would be handing over, hopefully, to another dispensation. Then we will truly know the true picture of what was handed over from this dispensation to the next dispensation. It's quite a pathetic one. Nigerians are reacting. We're going to take cross-section of one or two of them, then we'll wrap it up. This one here saying, so much that people couldn't go to church in Abuja, this kind of lies PDP are throwing around is what is, I don't know what it's trying to say. This one here is saying the Buhari regime will try to take credit for all the good things, but when it's time to face their failures, they will sheepishly and shamelessly shift the blame to the previous administration. Bunch of clueless people. Wow, this is serious. All right, but I guess as we're going to wrap it up, Nigerians are not sparing them at all. Everybody's just speaking their mind. If you were in Nigeria in the last dispensation and you're still in Nigeria in this dispensation, come on, let's meet in that comment section. Let's interact. What would you say? Which dispensation was better off? Is it this present dispensation with all the promises they have made, or the last dispensation with all the way?